One day last week.
So yesterday morning, when I went out to do the chores, I was greeted in the chicken pen by 4 dead chickens. And I did find a spot where I believe the animal or animals were sneaking in, where some of the chicken wire had come loose from the wall frame. And I believe it was probably more than one animal because of the level of the amount of the chickens that were eaten. I mean, they weren't just killed, a little bit of nibbled on. One chicken was completely stripped down to bones. 2 chickens were about halfway eaten, and then one, a full-size rooster, he was just killed and nothing was eaten off of him. So I'm gonna come out here and check out our trap and see if we caught anything, and also make sure that there aren't any more dead chickens. I think I got it fixed yesterday, but these raccoons, if it's a raccoon, raccoons are incredibly smart and they are very strong. So they're something that we've been battling with ever since we've lived out here. So let's check out the trap and see what we got. Nothing at all, despite my yummy treats I put in there for it. Well, alright, and one more dead chicken. So this is the spot where the wire had come loose from this 2x4, and I fixed that, but as you can see, it's burrowing under the wall. So I am not sure what kind of animal will burrow like that. I don't know if raccoons do or not. Okay, so where they were digging under the wall right here, I dug that out a bit more and filled it with concrete blocks. There were a couple places where they started to dig over here. This portion of the chicken coop is not used. It hasn't been used in over a year because it's got too many bad spots that I just need to renovate that whole section. So I put the trap in there. It's loaded with a hot dog bun, an apple, an egg, and some chicken food. So surely the raccoons will decide to, not waste their time digging and go for the easy food. That's what my hope is anyway. Girl was brave enough to come back in here. After trauma with animals getting killed, chickens oftentimes have a hard time coming back into their coop. They are afraid, and I don't blame them one bit. Having something like that happen at night while you're sleeping, chicken or not, that's got to be scary no matter who you are. And so oftentimes for a few days after you have situations like this, you might have trouble getting the chickens to come back to the coop at night if they're free ranging, or you'll have them not want to lay eggs in their nest boxes. It just takes them a while to get over that trauma. Chickens are currently free ranging because they actually figured out how to get out of this pen. They would jump up onto the top level of this pallet and then up to the top bar, and then they would jump out. And of course, once they're out, they don't know how to get back in. So I ended up just opening it up for them. They come and go through the day. During the heat of the day, they don't like to be in here at all because there's no shade in this pen whatsoever. So you don't even really see the chickens at all during the day. But hindsight being 2020, of course, I should have put this wire on the inside of the pallets rather than the outside. We were thinking of predator protection by putting them on the outside when we should have put them on the inside to keep the chickens in. But either way, chicken wire is not the safest thing to use on a pen, and we should have gone with something a little bit heavier duty here anyway. So when we renovate this pen, we will be making some significant changes to the fortification.
Later that evening.
Well, it is almost bedtime, so I'm going to come out and lock everybody up and double check my trap and make sure everything is set for tonight, because I plan on catching a coon tonight. Everyone is locked up. Here's my missing chickens. I don't know if you can see them at all. I don't know if
if I can see them. There's at least 3 up in this tree, and they are taller than I could reach. I know I'm missing 4. There's only 18 in the coop right now, and there should be 22. But there's 3 up here for sure. I have looked all over for that other chicken and I cannot find it. But I think I'm missing more than that because what I'm counting right now, there's only 1 Welsummer hen and 1 Welsummer rooster in the coop. And I had 6 Welsummer hens and 2 roosters. So they're getting picked off more than I've realized. This is the problem with letting them free range. I don't like it.
The next morning,
Well, good morning. It's the following morning. I'm gonna go out and check the trap. I'm not letting the chickens out this morning though because I want to do some rigging up in their pen to try to get them to stay in. I was so worried about them all night last night. I just knew I'd end up waking up this morning and having dead chickens everywhere. I don't like the idea that my flock is just dwindling, getting smaller and smaller. I don't want to let them free range anymore. I know they love it, and I know it's healthier for them. But I'm tired of buying chickens every single year. Half my flock, over half my flock right now are youngsters. Well, I see they survived the night. There's 3 up there. And I saw another one walking around over here. Yeah, a good portion of my flock are birds that we just bought February or March, I can't remember, as babies. And so they are just now 5 months old. They'll be laying eggs any day now. And I don't want to see disappear or die. So let me check this chart real quick and see what we got. Piles of feathers tells me all I need to know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's a barred rock. Silver laced Wyandotte. Oh, that just makes me sick, and nothing in the trap. How did it get in?
much later that night and the following night, 3 days later, and after a lot of repair work in the coop.
Well, it has been about 3 days and we haven't lost any more chickens. I haven't trapped anything else either besides that 1 possum. We've got footage of raccoons crawling around on the top of the coop and possums crawling around on the outside of the wall, but so far nothing has made it inside the chicken coop for 3 days. But I have to stay vigilant because they will continue to test it and they will continue to look for an opening, and chicken wire being what it is, it's not a permanent solution and it is far too easy to just pop out. The staples just pop out, and raccoons are very heavy, so it's only a matter of time. If they're going to keep walking around up there, they're eventually going to get through. So I have to stay vigilant, stay on top of the coop. Well, I need to stay on top of checking the coop for holes and weak spots, and also keep my traps out because I want to just eliminate these predators as much as I can, even though I know they're going to keep coming back over and over and over again, especially that raccoon that we got a video of. You could tell that was a nursing mama, which means there are babies out there and they're going to grow up and be pests too. So there's that. But anyway, that's the update on the chicken situation. I still have to work on the outside pen and get that situated to where they can no longer climb or fly out of it. I'm also researching into some wing clipping to see if that would help. I don't know. that's what's going on with the chicken coop. Just want to let you guys know. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Bye. I know.
And what was it?
It's gone.
Apple.
What's all over your face? Apples? I think there's more than apples on your face. Is it marker? Blueberries? Oh, really? All right, we gotta go in and check my pressure canner. Hi, ducks.